Hey guys, this is Lone again for Apotheosis. I'm back at it again today with the Overgrowth again, just because it's so simple and you just don't really have to think about it. So whenever you're going against a base that's tricky to path into, you can choose the Overgrowth to easily path in there. And remember this when you're thinking of how to use your troops to path in. Like if you use Rock Balloons path in, they're for the outside defenses, just stuff on the outside. But if you want to use an Invis redirect or an Overgrowth, that's more for the inside. Although the Overgrowth can also be used on the outside, help push your RC in to get more value. And then if you don't use it like that, you just use the overgrowth on the back end for like say a sweeper, for a rage tower. There's a lot of value definitely for rage towers. And on invis bases makes it easy path into an invis base if you struggle with pathing into that for the RC charge. So I think you're going for simplicity's sake as well as just efficiency. I just think the overgrowth is very nice because typically you're not going to need 12 invis. 10 invis is going to be enough 95% of the time. Now sometimes you definitely want the extra invis, but in Legends, I think the safety is better. That's kind of why I use the giant arrow because it's just safety at the same time. Anyways, let's get into Legend attacks and hope you guys enjoy. Alright, invis base, want to get into this core. It should be pretty easy to get into this core, I would imagine, right? Decisions, decisions, decisions. I say this side's probably easiest, even though it's kind of thick here. If we just giant arrow from the top, right? That would get rid of a bunch of buildings. Actually, I kind of like the giant arrow from here, just because it get rid of some more. But we take all the defenses there, and we're set. Okay, so giant arrow. We take out the defenses, and that back in air fence, nice. And 256 is first invis, because there's not enough damage here to really matter. We're gonna take out this, this mortar quickly. We're gonna do 6 this invis as well, because there's not enough damage here, so it's gonna be fine for the Spear Fox and for the Royal Champion. We want her to path the rightwards. So after this Expo, we want her to path to this, right? Yeah, and then she'll pass the multi-arch tower, and then from there she'll pass directly into the center. Very, very nice. So we're in the core. We're in. Nice. So we use the queen to help push us into the base, and we can just pop the haste, and now the base is gone. It's just completely gone. We weren't too worried about the queen after we got through that first initial setup, right? Because we knew she'd help make the funnel for us, as well as help us get through this section of the base. How many furnaces are there going to be? Honestly, we're not even going to poison them. I'll just save the poison for the minion prince, unless there's another furnace that pops out. But yeah, from there, we can just drop the siege bricks on this left side, because it's less damage over here. And then we'll send the dragons onto this right side. We'll send them on through. Looks like triple furnace. Bro, this guy's trying to troll everything. Triple furnace. I mean, it is what it is, right? These baby dragon help funnel. Alright. And then we'll just pop his water blade for the gig bomb, because why not? I mean, the base is gone. We took down, I think, about 50% of the base with just the Royal Champion and the Queen, which is just absolutely massive. You just can't beat that. You truly can't. I would say the poison spell. It's not really needed. And we'll just use the rocket loons on. And we'll just overgrow with this. We'll just ricochet, and then we can just rocket loon this wizard tower. I mean, baby dragon this wizard tower. Rocket loons for these Teslas. So these P.E.K.K.A.s gonna be chilling back through here, right? These wizards gonna be chilling because there's no ricochet cannon on them. They have the whole minion principality, the whole everything. We basically swag the overgrowth because the overgrowth wasn't really needed here. So effectively, we swag the overgrowth just because you got so much value. But I did end up picking this top side just because it's just so thin on buildings here, defenses, that my queen and giant could easily take out this section of the base. My royal champion could take out this section and go directly into the core. I thought I might have to use a redirect, but I didn't. So we can swag the minion principality as well as still have like 9 dragons still up. That was a very, very easy base for this army. Alright, this base. Hmm. So Gigabomb's here. Typically, I come in right here with the RC charge. The Gigabomb is there though, so it's a little bit different than usual. But you know what? I'm just doing what I usually do. You know what? We're just doing normal on this base. If it's baited, it's baited. Either way, we'll still get enough value. We'll do 6 for his first invis as well. We'll get through here. We'll get into this air defense, and then we're going into the Giga Bomb. So we're doing 7 and 3 because we're going to be in the scout range, and there's a whole Giga Bomb here. So I want to avoid that. I really just want to not be in that. I really should, Oh, 6. Oops, oops, oops. I kind of forgot. 3. Okay, well, we avoid the Giga Bomb. That's perfect. I kind of forgot to place an invis. 7 and 3 for these invises. There's still a lot of damage here. We're gonna pop the haste. Now she's gonna move in quickly. She'll get through this entire rage tower section for us. This spear fox gonna die. Nope, still alive. 7. And then we'll do 3. Oh, she's gonna go out. Yeah, will she go back in? She does. And we'll just invis over the ricochet. Oh, she did not get the inferno, but that's okay. Siegeberg's left side. Dragons onto his right side, thicker side of the base. We're going into a sweeper, which is a bit problematic, but it's okay. We're gonna poison the furnace. Send a baby dragon help funnel. We'll send one, two, three. The three rocket loons for this air defense and for that bomb mortar combo. That's what it was, a mortar. And then we'll have a giant arrow for this air defense. Perfect, so there's no air defenses left. Pop the warden ability, heal up everything. Alright, then we use Baby Dragon on this Wizard Tower to help funnel. Baby Dragon over here to help funnel. So we're just working on our pathing right here. Headhunter for his Defending King. We still have two Rocket Loons. And then we still have this Mini Prince ability and this Overgrowth, which I want to Overgrowth, for I think this section of the base. So we'll get that Inferno Tower late. We'll allow our furnaces to get value back through here. Because if you ever miss an Inferno Tower like this, it's really, really nice to get the furnace value there. It truly is. Now the Minion Prince is in a NATO, because that's a really strange spot for the NATO in this base, I'm not going to lie. But you know what? We take it out easily still. Then we still have the Giant through here. A Queen, I'm not sure what happened to her, but she ended up dying. But the rest of the base is just Overgrowth. We still have two Rocket Loons, which we can send for this multi-inferno tower, which is going to get hit by the fire mites as well. And we still have the whole action figure full HP because the unicorn healer back up. And we still have the minion prince with the whole unicorn. So was it the cleanest attack? No, it wasn't. The RC charge, I don't know why. I just kind of didn't invis her. I just kind of paused there for a second. It was really confusing. I'm not sure why I did, but either way, still a very easy base. All right, this base, triple multi-inferno tower in this core. Is this that Dima base? Kind of variation of it, isn't it? So what'd be the easiest way to get into the core is going to be the question here. We'll probably have to use an overgrowth to push into this core. But I like the 6 o'clock spot just because Geek Bomb's here, so maybe Tornado Trap the bait's here. But the queen size is usually less likely baited when there's a world champion and queen size corresponding. So we're going to try to get into his multi-arch tower early. I'll send 1, 2, 3 rocket loons for this combo of 2 right here. That's the idea at least. So 6 was first invis. And we're going to send her left. As she does go left, and we're doing 7 and 3 now because the scatter range and this queen, both of those will hit our Spirit Fox and Royal Champion, so we're just not going to even worry about those. We're still pushing in. We'll do 7. Alright, we want her to go. I think I'm going to have to use a redirect or anything. She's just going to go in, yeah. She's just in. Never mind, no redirects needed. Oh, I stand corrected. We're going to drop another invis. Bro, this queen, really? We're going to pop the haste. We're going to overgrowth the funnel. And we're going to do 7. She's going to go in this core, right? And then 3. Spear Fox, get in there. Please get in there. Okay. We'll get down the entire core. We did have to use an overgrowth to funnel. You know what? That's perfect. That's exactly what we needed. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. We're going to send the dragons on this left side. I'm going to spread them just super, super wide because there's not massive damage here. And we'll just poison this minion prince. And we'll drop the queen for these air defenses. Siege barracks with her to help. We'll use ward ability early. Actually, we could have used it a little bit later, but that's fine. Baby Dragon help funnel, Baby Dragon help funnel, Baby Dragon help clean up and funnel at the same time. Then we still have 2 Rocket Loons, which we can use for this air defense, and there'll be no air defenses left. Oh, I thought we already took out the clan castle. Oops. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this is the clan castle over here, right here, but that was the mono. I thought we took it out. So that's why I used the poison on the minion prince there. A rookie mistake by me. Very, very rookie mistake, but it's okay. We'll still have the whole army coming on through, as well as the furnaces to help out. And this town hall is going to be relatively low with no builder hut there to support it. So if we can get these fire mice get onto the town hall, we're set. Well, minion principality through this section, even though there's not really much but a sweeper, just because a sweeper is just pretty frustrating to deal with if you don't have the main principality for it, because they'll just push your army back the entire time. These fire mites should be getting on the town hall here soon, right? Yeah, it looks like they're just about to be. Perfect. I mean, this was a very easy base nonetheless, especially the overgrowth there. Because the RC, she went in, but then she went back out. So we're able to keep her back into the base just by using the overgrowth to push her back in. Whenever the core is very in the center like this, like in a diamond base, the overgrowth is very nice for pathing in because sometimes she might just walk back out after you get her into the core, which is exactly what happened in this case. She walked right back out, but the overgrowth allowed her to push right back in for a nice, easy 3-star. All right, this base. So Double multi-inferno tower, one next to town hall. Okay. So on these, you want to go into the side fight the Giga Bomb typically. Usually the queen side is gonna be the non-baited side, so they could just be literally every single giant bomb here, but I prefer to go into the non-Giga Bomb side 9 times out of 10 because sometimes they'll put all the bait next to Giga Bomb and the NATO, and if you got the Giga Bomb and all the rest of the bait, it's just over. I mean, it's just over. So we're gonna send our RC into this non-Giga Bomb section because we're thinking that's gonna be the better section for us to go into. We're doing 6 as first invis because we're not in the sky range yet, but we're gonna do 7-3 because it might just be beta. There's the NATO. Yep. And 3. Okay, we got 2 giant bombs untriggered on the Spear Fox. Very nice, actually. And then we'll do 7. We'll invis over this Ricochet Cannon at 4, actually, because you can do 3, 4. You know, you can kind of do a little bit. You kind of mess around with it a little bit. It doesn't beat the exact 7 and 3, because as long as you place the first invis at 8 and the second one at 4, you're fine. Oh, I forgot to place the invis. I started talking too much. 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, well, if forgetting to place invis is definitely a skill issue. That's definitely a skill issue there by me. And I'll invis over. That'll get us into the sweeper. Okay, nice. And we'll place the siege bricks on this left side because there's no multi-inferno tower here. Multi-inferno tower on its right side, so we'll send the dragons onto its right side. Then we'll send the ice hound first to help tank. Now we're looking for a giant arrow location. What would be a good one? Honestly, I kind of like from here. I kind of do. Just how do I miss it? Bro, how do I miss that giant arrow right in front of me? We're gonna warden ability get us to this town hall, right? We're gonna overgrowth this section because we'll let that rage tower just not come back up. Now he'll keep our queen alive here too, which is very important keeping her alive. Because she's very nice helping clean up this side of the base. And that rage tower is already triggered, so it makes it even easier for us. Baby Dragon help clean up. Baby Dragon help funnel. Baby Dragon help clean up. We're just doing kind of both with them. And we'll send some rocket loons in for this ricochet cannon, right? This is multi-gear. We'll send some more, so I'll take out that and the mono. Me and Prince, we want him to turn, but he's stuck on the mono. Okay. Well, that's not a deal. There he is. He'll get us to this rage tower section easily. We're able to just compartmentalize the base easily with this overgrowth, which is very nice. Because it allowed this rage tower basically to do nothing to us. Since the world champion already triggered it, it'd be a nice overkill 3-star, even missing that giant arrow badly, even getting baited and forgetting to drop the invis. Doing all of that is still a very easy overkill 3-star. Truly, this overgrowth is nice. Alright, this base. 1 multi-inferno tower, 1, 2, 3. Usually on these ring bases, I go for the middle one. But there's Giga Bomb there. Huh. Man, that's kind of annoying, isn't it? This is a weird base. You know what? I always go for middle one. When you can't really figure out what to do exactly, just go with your gut. And this is what my gut says, so I'm doing it. I'm gonna do 6 of his first invis because there's not enough damage here. Right? There's no scatter, there's no heroes. So it's okay, 6 of his first one. But I'm gonna do 7-3 because we're probably about to hit that Giga Bomb here in a second. Yeah. 7. Yeah, Giga Bomb's about to be met. It's about to say hello. There's 2 ice clones also. So we'll just pull those guys away. And we're going to do 7. Which way should go? Into the multi-gear. Nice. Then we'll invis over 3. Spear Fox is dead here, right? Nope. We'll get one last cycle where the poison is going to kill a Spear Fox. There it is, yeah. We'll Earthquake right in front of us. Then we'll do 3. So I push her rightwards. Yep, 2, 3, 4. We'll pop the haste. And she should get onto the town hall. 2, 3. Oh. 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, we'll poison the furnace. She won't get that inferno, but that's okay. We can drop the siege barracks on this left side because I see a sweeper here. Then we'll send the ice hound and dragons into this inferno. We're spread them super far just because everything's kind of spread out on this side. And we're going to use the, honestly, baby dragon help funnel. Oops, baby dragon help funnel. Where can I use this giant arrow? Just through here, it'll help take out that queen with warden ability. Nice. We'll take out this ricochet cannon with some rocket loons to help get the furnaces value. Yeah, that'll definitely help the furnaces. And then we'll save this overgrowth for this hook. I mean, not hook, this inferno, which I'm literally hovering with my mouse here. I'm not sure why I said hook. I'm really not sure. But the queen is getting some nice value through here. The ricochet will go down in a second, right? Yeah, so we can use these rocket loons to help support the minion prince. Then we'll just, Cover this Inferno Tower with the Overgrowth. Nice. Then we'll drop some cleanup. And we'll have the minion prints come on through. And these skeletons, like, bro, what are they doing? They're doing the most. I had an attack earlier where they had the skeletons. It was like yesterday. They pulled my army across just like this. Just like that. Which was not very enjoyable, let's just say that. Like, look at this minion prince. He's full HP. But he's chasing some 1 HP skeletons, basically. We're going to take out some of this defenses. Then we'll send the baby dragon in as well. Hopefully his air defense goes down with this furnace. Minion Prince is going to have to put in some work here. Sneezy is also taking some damage too. That sweeper is actually a menace. Okay, Headhunter to help out. Air defense is about to go down. Inferno Tower is about to go down. We'll drop a minion to help. Inferno goes down. Sweeper. That sweeper though. Bro, that sweeper. That sweeper is literally where Scatter goes down. Okay, we're good. Bro, that sweeper. If I just would have got better RC charge value. I was too slow with the invis again. I was too slow. Bro, that sweeper was a menace. Note to self, be careful about overgrowth in the sweeper on the back end, because that was nasty. Alright, this base, double multi-inferno towers here, so we want to get into this section. What would be the easiest way to get into there is going to be the question. Probably this right side, yeah? We just rock loon out this bomb tower. Okay, so we're going to go into this mortar. We're going to do 1, 2, and then 1, 2. And then 256 will drop this invis. We'll take out this section. Okay, how is this bomb tower still up, bro? What? Did it take 3? Oh, because there's all these defenses here. Okay. We're doing 6 with this invis. Spear Fox, get in. And that's going to push us left into this race tower section. Yep, perfect. So now we'll take this entire race tower section easily. And those 5 rocket loons are really helpful for just pathing the entire world champion here. Like, that pathing from them was just crazy value. So rocket loons are for the outside buildings, right? Outside defenses. And the invis redirect and the overgrowth are for the inside defense. So we can't easily get with the rocket loons. But yeah, we'll get through here. Still 4 invis left. We'll invis at 7 and 3. Just keep everything alive. We'll pop the haste and we'll do 3. We'll get directly into the mono. Yep. Perfect. Will it push us into the town hall? Maybe. 7. We might get the town hall down here. Especially with the haste. 3. Yeah, we're getting the town hall down. Nice. So drop siege bricks on this left side. Send the dragons. Oh, we'll send the ice hound in. Send the dragons into this right side. I'm just gonna hook the ice hound. We're gonna poison this furnace. Baby dragon help funnel. Baby dragon help funnel. Baby dragon help clean up. Then we can just giant arrow which way? I mean, there's one air defense. We'll just take it out. We'll just take out that single air defense. Then from here, we'll have this warden ability for this rage tower section, as well as the mini prince ability. But there is 3 multi-arch towers. I'll mini prince ability first, and then warden ability after, just because he was lined up very nicely through this entire multi-arch tower, rage tower section. And we can just swag this overgrowth spell. We'll Headhunter's defending king too. I'll help take him out. Minion help clean up. Yeah, look at that. Headhunter gets so much value. It really does. We just drop an archer. We just drop an archer. And then we just overgrowth them. I mean, it's a swag overgrowth. It's a swag overgrowth. And there wouldn't really been much value if we had 2 more invis for the RC charge. I mean, like, we could have got out, like, a multi-arch tower. But, we're just going to overgrowth this town hall that's non-existent. Very nice 3-star. And look, we avoid the NATO, too. That's nice. The whole army's still up, basically. I don't know. Even the queen was still up, bro. Everything was up. Alright, this base. Triple multi-inferno tower in this core. Where's the sweepers? Directly in this core. So we want to get into this core. I'm thinking in this base we'll probably have to use an overgrowth to path in. I'm not sure exactly where we will, though. But I'm thinking if we just come up from this bottom, we path in like this, we probably just... Yeah, she goes left here. And we can overgrowth like right there, and she'll push in. Yeah, that looks like pretty simple pathing now, thinking about it. We're going to do 6 this first invis, because there's not enough damage out here. Technically, we probably could have done almost 0. Like, those multi-arch towers aren't going to do too much. But we're going to do a single cycle just because. We're going to do 6 again for this multi-arch tower. We want her to go to this wizard tower next. That's the idea. And then we can do 7. And then we do 3 here. And if she might go left, she might go right. Perfect. And then we overgrowth here. And then she'll go directly into the center, which we can just earthquake. And we can do 7. Oh no, that flame spinner's there. That might mess us up a little. Like, she's gonna go a different way now. We're gonna haste, invis, and do 7. We have to redirect. That flame spinner wasn't there, like so we can win it from this side. We've been way, way better value because we not have to use that redirect. But we had to use that redirect because that flame spinner was in this spot right here. Really strange spot for the flame spinner. We'll drop siege bricks on this left side, poison for the furnace. We'll send the ice hound and the dragons on this right. The thicker side's the right side. Use a baby dragon help funnel. All right, and then for this giant arrow, honestly, we really could just hit directly through the town hall to help eliminate this mono somewhat, as well as we'll take out this air defense and help soften up this top side. We're gonna send some rock loons to help take out this mono because those dragons are being hit right now, so they're kind of out of commission. And then we'll have some rocket loons just to help support. What do we take out here? Can we hit the multi-gear? Yep, 3 rocket loons, so that multi-gear is value. And they'll trigger the Giga Bomb for us. Minion Prince ability through the Town Hall. All these dragons, what happened to the dragons? They're all dead. Oops. Oops. And the Minion Prince is dead too. Well, that's not good. Baby Dragon help funnel. Town Hall, it's gonna be lower. Okay, Headhunter for help deal with this defending king. Hmm. Okay, dragons get the town hall down. Baby dragon to help funnel and clean up. This Ricochet Cannon Expo Fire Spitter combo is really, really, really nasty on these fire mites. Especially the builder hut there. This minion. Okay. Hmm. I forgot to use the warden ability. Like, I forgot to use the warden ability. I just completely forgot. Bro, how do I forget to use the warden ability? Like, what was I doing? I mean, I was too focused on the placing the queen right that I just completely forgot there was a whole section of the base here that just killed almost every single dragon. Yeah, that's tough. That's very tough. Because you know the worst part is too, I could probably 3-star if I had enough time. Because I'm pretty sure Sneezy could probably clutch up. Takes out that air defense. I think it probably 3-star at that, but I just forgot to do the warden ability. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why. Alright, this base. Triple multi-inferno towers right through here. So usually on these bases, you just go for the middle one. Typically. But whenever you see sweepers next to town hall in these bases, I always just get that sneaking suspicion. Just go into the town hall and take out one rage tower section. That's always gonna be valuable, especially with the air defenses and sweepers there. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna try to get in there easily. Actually, we're just gonna rocket loon out this archer tower. And then we're gonna wait till 250 to send the RC in. Yeah, okay, so at 250 we'll send the RC in. Should probably go directly for that air defense. A multi-arch tower, okay, that's good. We're gonna do 7. We're gonna earthquake in front of us. And then we're gonna do 3. Spear Fox will hopefully not get hit by the Minion Prince as well, bro. What? That Minion Prince is a menace. He hit 2 as well as the Town Hall. Then we'll head on down. Yeah, and we'll do 3. We'll get into this entire Rage Tower section, which is exactly what we want. We'll pop the haste. And we'll do 7, invis over. And then we'll do 3, invis over. So we still have 4 invis left for this section of the base, which we can just do 7, invis over. Do we get the fire spitter or multi-arch tower? We do. Okay. 3. Let's take out this section of the base very, very easily for us. And then we can just do 6. Actually, I think the fox probably can be dead. We might just kill the fox here, but that'll be okay. Yeah, we get one last cycle though. That's nice. So we'll get this air defense down, which is definitely gonna be valuable for us. Okay, well, we'll take out the air defense. Oops. Never mind. We're not taking out the air defense. Siege bricks on the right side, dragons on this left side, because we're going into this thicker section of the base. Because of how we path this base down. But also that puts us into the sweeper, unfortunately, doesn't it? So we're gonna need to hit these air defenses and the sweeper. Nice. We're just gonna poison baby dragon help funnel, baby dragon help funnel, baby dragon help funnel. Some rock loons help funnel. We want to make sure we push these dragons into this rage tower. Warden ability early. Make sure we don't forget to warden ability. The queen has his top side. Yeah, okay, good. I was gonna say I almost forgot to funnel my dragons there. Minion Prince is gonna be popped on this builder hut, and we'll pop his ability through the center. We'll just, overgrowth this ground damage and this multi-gear. So this hook's here without much damage on the hook. So the hook's not going to do much anything for us there, which is nice. It's nice to help eliminate the hook easily. We'll take out this Inferno Tower, as well as we trigger this NATO, but NATO's not going to do too much because there's not massive damage on us. And then we're just gonna have to worry about this multi-gear once it pops up. But you know what? That's a me later problem, not a me now problem. We have all these wizards with the queen, as well as the P.E.K.K.A.s, and the fire mites. Yep, that's what it was. The fire mites are so good at taking out anything in the center that's like low HP like this. So we'll easily 3-star this base. You know, we kind of messed with the RC charge, but we'll still have the queen full HP with the unicorn, quite a few dragons, as well as the furnaces to easily finish off the base for a nice simple 3-star. Easy peasy. We did unfortunately go plus 311 today. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot, bro. I forgot to use my warden ability and everything. Today really was just me being forgetful the entire time. It really was, but that's okay. We're gaining trophies still. We'll gain at least 22 trophies, depending on how these last two defenses end up. Yesterday, definitely good defenses as well, minus 282. Today, minus 289 at worst. Yeah, not too bad. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, appreciate you guys like, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.